Jan Henderson, welcome. Lone Star Living, welcome. This live stream it keeps failing on me for some reason. Now you guys are here. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Did you guys could you guys see troubles there? Were there some troubles going on at the beginning of the live stream? We're in here 2 minutes. Well, anyway, enough rambling. Nobody wants to watch rambling. So guys, today is gear day. We're going to talk about gear, about the gear that I use, and we're also going to talk about the winner of last week's drawing for the Sawhaul. The Sawhaul is the thing that you can use to attach your chainsaw to your tractor, to your truck, anything like that. We're going to randomly select somebody. There is a random selector website thingy bob right up here for me. YouTube random comment picker. That's what it's called, a YouTube random comment picker. So, without further ado, let's talk about a few things. I've got a list. I've always got a list. Welcome back to the channel. It's Wednesday Night Live. We will not do a Wednesday Night Live as far as I can say. I don't think Wednesday night we'll be doing a live feed next week. Just so you guys know, next week will be the day after Christmas. Clark Carroll, thank you so much. I'm trying to get some videos together for you guys over this Christmas holiday. I know all of you will be sitting around playing with your phone, sitting there bored, whatever it is, spending some time in fellowship with your family. I'd like to thank you all so much for being here, for helping support the channel, helping support the farm, making this thing grow, and coming on the journey with me. That's super duper awesome. Did I thank that fella for giving that super chat? Clark Carroll, thank you, man. Technological difficulties tonight. There's a lot of technical difficulties. I have you on a different setup. So let's get right into the meat and potatoes. We're not going to drag along anymore. We're going to talk a little bit about hooking up a battery. First of all, I need some advice from you guys. I'm hooking a battery up in my Dodge Ram pickup, and I've been working on my big Dodge, my Cummins diesel Dodge. I had a shifting issue where the shifter would, it would like surge. So I'm unhooking the battery terminals to clean the terminals, and I'm hooking them back up. Do you unhook the positive or the negative first? And which one do you connect first? Do you connect the positive or the negative first? And do you, which one do you hook and unhook first? So I want some feedback from you guys. Who's a mechanic? First of all, say you're a mechanic. It says positive first, then negative last. That says the Mad Jeeper. Now I've heard different. I've always heard unhook the negative first. I hear positive first. Give me some credentials, guys. Farmall Fanatic, tell me. He says I'm a mechanic. Guys, if you haven't seen Farmall Fanatic, I'm going to give him a shout out. I've shouted him out before. Go over there, check out his channel, subscribe to him. Nice guy, very nice guy. Good videos, good stuff. As much as I don't want to send you away from my channel, he's a nice guy. Very nice guy. Farmall Fanatic, I tried to make you a moderator this time because there were some nasty, dirty comments coming out. Unhook negative first, in case your wrench hits the body. So everybody's, I'm getting the most comments say negative. I hook up the positive first, took classes on it. Okay, so I unhook the negative first, then I unhook the positive. Now, when I'm hooking them back up, do I hook up the positive first or do I hook up the negative first? What I did was hooked up the positive first and then hooked up the negatives. That's what I'm told. Positive first. Hi, Willie's Jeep. I went and worked on the Willie's today. Thank goodness. Farmall Fanatic, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Farmall Fanatic always gives me a super chat. It's super duper nice. Thank you. So, lots of travels from negative to positive. Well, it travels from positive to negative too, right? Especially if you hit your wrench on the on the metal part of the truck. Negative first off, last on. That's what I needed to hear. Hap Newsome. That's what I needed to hear. So when you guys see that video, it's going to come out soon. You won't think I'm an idiot because that's what I did. Was take off the negative first and put on the positive first. So hopefully that worked out. So let's talk about gear. Let's talk about what the day-to-day gear is here on the Stoney Ridge farm, besides the hat and the stupid shirt. We're getting some more shirts made there. We're in the preliminary phase of designing some more shirts for the farm. Scott, thank you for the super chat, buddy. The shirts will be Stoney Ridge. Brian Walter, thank you for the shirts. It's raining in here, man. Holy crap. So the new shirts will be Stoney Ridge Speed Shop. Anybody interested in a Stoney Ridge Speed Shop shirt? I had the idea the other day. I was like, we're going to be working in the shop a whole lot. It's cold outside. I think we need to have a Stoney Ridge Speed Shop shirt. So that shirt will feature a tractor, a Jeep, grill in the front, and the Buick Grand National. So the Buick's going to be on it. The tractor's going to be on it. The $100 truck isn't going to be on it. It's got its own shirt. It's going to be cool. And we're coming out with a farm fencing shirt. And the shirt, you guys are going to love this shirt. I'll let you know as soon as it comes out. It's really cool. It's a little risque for the Stoney Ridge farmer. It's still family friendly, but it's pushing that edge. I think your wife will let you have it. I think she'll get a chuckle out of it, but it has something to do with fencing, and I think it's pretty cool. Been working on these designs for quite some time. So let's talk a little bit about it. Somebody's hating on Chrysler products. Well, Cummins isn't really Chrysler, so you can't really hate on that. Who's that? Who's hating on Chrysler? No need to hate on. Oh, he said no need to hate on them. Cummins isn't really Chrysler, and I don't think Power Stroke really is Ford either. So, and my Cummins truck is not made by Fiat. So, let's talk gear. Here's the gear that we use every single day. Every video you've seen has been on this camera. Just about every video you've seen. This is a Sony. This is an external mount that I have on here, but this is how the camera comes. This is a Sony AX33. It's time to get your nerd on right now. Sony AX33, and it's good because it has a flip out screen right here. So it has a flip out screen. I can turn this screen to where it's facing me so you can see yourself, the infinite mirror of YouTube. Look right here at this little eyeball. Don't look at that. Look at this eyeball right here. You can see that thing. It holds still. So it has a built-in gimbal system. All of this equipment I'm showing you today will be linked as soon as I get done with this video. There'll be links in the video description. I can't put them in there right now because I'm doing the video. But this is the go-to for Stoney Ridge Farm channel. This little bar right here is what I use to mount little things that I might need. So I might need a light on here sometimes if I'm working in the shop. It's a Sony AX33. That's what it's called. Don't go buy it yet. Use my link because it helps. That's what helps the channel. So this is the go-to camera. I recently broke the bottom of this camera. After 2 years of use, this plastic piece failed. And what happened was something came loose in here and that plastic piece failed. It cost me $12. I ordered a new one, put it on there, and we're good to go. But while that was happening, it scared me because I thought, well, I won't be able to make any more videos. So we bought a second one so that we can have 2 of the running and gunning cameras at my fingertips in case we're on a road trip across the country or something like that. We can use them. This camera is a little bit different. It's a different setup, and you guys might have noticed from the videos probably 6 months ago to the videos now. I've changed my format of my videos. It has a higher frame rate, and it looks clearer, and it looks much better. That's what's going on. This is a Rode microphone. So if you see the little fuzzy thing that's attached to my shirt sometimes, this plugs directly into the camera, has an on-off switch right here, and I can see when it's on and off. And the little dude that I carry with me, this cost about $350, okay? The cameras are about $700, so you can see the money that gets invested into this YouTube thing. It's a significant amount, but it's okay. It's okay. I love it. I enjoy it. It's fun, and I like it. So this is called the Rode Link system, and that's what I use. This is clipped right here, and when I'm not using that, I'm using another microphone called a shotgun microphone. This is about $300. This whole mic setup, wireless mic setup, and it's what a lot of other guys use, like Wrangler Star. It just comes in clear. It looks very, very good. So Keeping on with the nerd theme today, the gear that we use, this is called a dead cat. They call that a dead cat, but it's not a dead cat. It's not a rabbit. It's a microphone cover. You could probably use this to catch some coyotes if you put it on your coyote call. That'd be kind of fun. So this is called a Takstar microphone. Underneath this is a microphone. It's a directional mic. In other words, if I'm talking back here, you can't hear me. If I'm talking to it, you can hear me. This is kind of what the movies use on booms to pick you up. So this gets mounted right to the top of the camera sometimes. So if you don't see the little fuzzy thing, or if I'm interviewing somebody or talking to somebody, this is what's being used. If I can figure out how to mount it up here. Nope, I can't. So that's what's being used. It'll be attached to the top of the camera. So sometimes you catch a little bit of fuzz like that on the top of the screen, and that's from this fuzzy dead cat thing. This cuts the wind. That's what it's for. You can blow straight on it and it cuts the wind. I hope you guys are enjoying this nerd fest right here. We're teaching you all about the tools that we need, and then we're going to give away the Sawhaul here. So stay tuned for the giveaway. We're going to give this Sawhaul away. The next thing that we use, and I use a lot, this is what I use for live streams. When you see me and I'm out running and gunning is what I call it. When I'm out running on the farm, this is called a gimbal. And when I'm out in the wind, this has a dead cat on it too. This is to block the wind, but it doesn't work quite as good as the other microphone. So this is a gimbal. It floats. I'm going to turn it on for you. This is pretty neat. This is a cool piece of technology. This holds my phone. This is, look at that. So that's automatically keeps your phone straight and level all the time. Isn't that cool? I can twist it and turn the phone around to me and talk to it, or I can turn it back just like that. So when I'm riding around on the gator sometimes, this is the tool that I will have with me, and it's being a goober right now. Come on, bud, you can do it. Recenter, find your center. So when I adjust my camera, you see how this thing is slowly moving? There's a little button right here. This is the microphone that's used with this. So when I'm running and gunning, you might not want to know all this, but this is it. All these will be linked. Everything here, all this fun stuff will be linked. This was around $100, and it's been an indispensable item to have when I'm doing live streams and stuff like that. You're on a stationary tripod on my cell phone right now. Normally, this is my go-to. Cool. It's neat how it smooths everything out. I've never seen anything like it. Really neat. Hey, there we are. All right, we'll shut it down. See how it goes limp. We'll turn it back on. It's kind of fun to turn on. Watch. Boom. Isn't that cool? All right, enough nerd. Here we go. More nerd stuff. Sometimes I'll be working indoors and I'll just be talking to you, or I'll be doing like a tractor review where the camera is stationary. All About Vehicles asks what that's called. That's called a gimbal. So that's my second freeze up of the night. I'm having trouble with the thing freezing up here. So this is my Canon 80D. This is what you see all the big vloggers running around with, the Justin Rhodes and all those guys. This is what they use. I think it's too big. It's too bulky. It doesn't have stabilization like I like. I'm riding a gator. I'm bouncing like this. I'm riding a tractor. I can't throw this in the toolbox of the tractor. It's just too darn big. So this is my indoor kind of camera. I don't use it a lot. I cannot recommend it to you. I don't recommend you get this. If you're starting a YouTube channel, if you're thinking about starting a farm channel, that's what you want. Don't get this. I would not start with this. I would never ever start with the Canon 80D, a DSLR camera for doing my YouTube channel videos. I would not do it. Get a GoPro or get something like this, and you don't have to edit all this mess. So now for music here, I use this little $100 microphone thingy. It's called a Zoom. This is the Zoom. I have a fuzzy fuzzball on it to cut the wind, but this is what I do all the music with. So if I have to do any music, or if I'm flying the drone out over the farm and I'm in the editing process, I'll talk to this microphone and say, guys, we're flying over a part of the farm where the pond is. It's very nice over here. that's what this is. So and then I'll take a little SD card and stick it in my computer and go from there. These are all the boxes. Now, drone. I use a drone on the farm, mostly in the summertime when I'm running the tractor, when I'm doing stuff on the tractor. This is the Dji Mavic Pro Drone. This is what I use. Again, all this stuff will be linked in the video description. The price is going down on this Dji Mavic. I have some special propellers that are a little bit quieter and make it fly faster. Watch that camera wake up. Here it comes. Wakey, wakey. Maybe it'll wake up. So you have to hit the power button twice. Camera will wake up. Everything starts wiggling. And that's how the drone works. So the drone has all kinds of bells and whistles and lights. And you can see, similar to the gimbal that was there before, it kind of tracks you a little bit. This thing lights up and it'll tell you when it's all hooked up to the remote control. The remote hooks to your cell phone. It is very, very simple to fly and very, very tough. I have crashed this thing from not very high up several times, and it actually went through the manure spreader. There'll be a link to that video right here. So I went through the manure spreader, spit it back out. All it did was break a few props. Awesome, awesome stuff. This is, hey Matt, this is the controller for that Dji Mavic Pro, and basically you just take your cell phone and connect it in, and that's it. You can also use a tablet. I'm telling you guys everything that I do right now. If you're just joining us, all the materials, all the things that I use on YouTube. Tina says, how are the baby goats? So baby goats, we had 2 baby goats the other day on Sunday's live stream. We've had 2 more new baby goats and another single baby goat. So another mama had twins and another had a single baby. I think we have 2 little billies and 3 females. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Am I going to make a chicken shirt? I need to make a chicken shirt. You're absolutely right. Bringing up chicken talk. So let's talk a little bit about chickens before we give away the Sawhaul. So guys, I had a person leave a comment tonight, and it made me think about something that I need to explain to you. The chickens that we had in our chicken tractor, we have 50 chickens or so in our chicken tractor. We slaughtered chickens, I believe it was last Friday, I believe is when the video came out. Anyway, this fella, very nice fella, left a very good comment, but he said, I agree with everything that you're doing and the lifestyle you're living and everything you're doing there on the farm, but I don't agree with your 50 chickens in that mobile coop. So I got online and I did some research. I'd already done this research before. The USDA recommends for a meat bird, to have 1.25 square feet of space. There's 120 square feet in that chicken coop. So let's do the math. 50 birds and 120 square feet. Well, that's 2.4 square feet per bird, which is nearly double, at least one square foot more than what the USDA recommends for meat birds. Okay. Again, you have to understand that chickens are birds of flock. They flock together. So even if they were outside of that 12 by 10 coop, they would still, all 50 of those birds would occupy about a 12-foot area. They will all stick together. That's what they do. They're birds of a flock. They flock together. So let's talk a little bit about 12 by 10 is 120 square feet. Over 9 weeks, which is 63 days. So 120 times 9 is 7,560 total square feet that these birds get, which equals out to 151.2 square feet per bird of grazing area. Holy cow. I would say that 99.999% of America has never tasted a bird that has been able to use that much space for living. Nobody has tasted a bird like that. These are absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. And we're being fair and we're taking care of them in a manner that's healthy, They're out in the heat, they're out in the cold, they pant, they shiver, they do all the things that we need to do as people to keep our immune systems up. I'm a registered nurse, I know this. You can't stay in a 60 to 80 degree environment all of your life and expect not to get sick. That's where the germs want to live. So if you put a chicken out and it's 25 degrees, that chicken's pores are opening and closing, and every little muscle that controls every feather or every hair on a livestock, on an animal that's outside, that's all exercising that bird, and it adds to the flavor, and it adds to, I'm a big fan of you are what you eat. So if you're eating birds that aren't crammed full of hormones and aren't crammed full of antibiotics, but they've developed natural immunity, then you're going to develop natural immunity. A little bit of dirt never hurt. Pretty much. Glenn S. Glenn, if that's you and you bought the Farmall tractor, message me, man. Email me. So, now everybody has gone gear weenie crazy with me, and we've learned about what the gear is that... Oh, one more piece of gear that I need to show you. This last piece of gear is our tripod. This is the go-to tripod. This is a Manfrotto. Everything I do is not on the expensive. A lot of these guys are out here doing YouTube vlogs and doing videos on their farm, and they're running around here with $3,000 cameras. This is $59. It is inexpensive. When one leg breaks off this one, I have 3 more because I've broken several of them. I break them. That's okay. It's lightweight. I can stick it on the front of the gator. It's very adjustable. This is why I like it, because I can go grab this thing out of the closet. Boom. Tripod is up. Now, this has a trigger on it, so camera locks into place. I have a trigger, and I can move it wherever I want to, lock that trigger, and I'm done. No nuts, no bolts, no screws, no nothing. So these are the things that I use every day to make the videos that you guys see, and I hope you guys appreciate seeing that stuff. Now, yep, you're right. 347 people in here and 113 likes. I'm going to start crying. Can't do that on TV anyway, though. So, can't hit the like button on TV. Just look at me and go, hey, buddy. Now, let's give away the Sawhaul. So, the Sawhaul will be sent directly to you from my friend Kenny, who owns the company, who made this his dream, who ran over his chainsaw that his wife got him for Christmas and said, this has got to stop. We need a tool that's going to keep my chainsaw up on my tractor. And we did an install video. That install video will come out sometime this Christmas weekend. You'll see how this thing installs. Very simple. Without further ado, I've entered the video into the computer, and we're going to click to pick a random raffle winner. Hopefully that person is here. What I need you to do, the winner is Bobby Young. Bobby Young, you have 48 hours now. We'll give you a few days. If Bobby Young doesn't contact me, then we will get back to you guys and we'll draw another name out of the box. If Robbie Young is not able to claim it. Robbie, email me. Just go to my website, StoneyRidgeFarmer.com, and click and email me. Robbie Young, you have won the Sawhaul. This thing's really cool. It's really nice. My chainsaw is out there in it on the tractor right now, and I just reminded myself it's supposed to rain tonight, and I need to go get my chainsaw off the tractor. Guys, Merry Christmas. I won't be talking to you in person until after Christmas. I thank you so much. I don't think we'll do a live feed this week, this coming week, just because Christmas, holidays, stuff like that. But thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be having this much fun. I really enjoy making the YouTube videos for you guys. I really enjoy interacting with you. I enjoy the comments. Most of them are really awesome. Some of them, I almost read some comments to you. We might start making that part of the Wednesday night. I might pick the top 3 funny, goofy comments. Somebody tonight on the comments told me don't worry about the trespassers, because when you die, the land goes back to Jesus. I was like, the land doesn't go to Jesus. It goes to Mrs. Stoney Ridge or my kids. So, good stuff. Yeah, I got to go get my saw out of the rain, Charles. All right, let's take a question or two. Anybody have some questions? Fire them out. I changed the wires on the starter from the battery to the starter on the Willis Jeep just to make sure the wires weren't bad before I pulled the starter. We got a new workbench in the garage. You're going to see that in a future video. And we're going to pull that starter out and we're going to put new brushes in it and put that thing back in and hopefully get that thing going on. How many more does are left to kid? I think we have 2 more does that are going to have baby goats. Merry Christmas, cowboy. How's the farming going? The farming's going good. So I've been on the phone with Tornado Wire Farm Fence Solutions, the guys that are going to help me build fence here, and they're going to be coming out. We had to put it off due to weather and due to my contractor not quite clearing the area out, but mostly due to weather. It's just been so nasty out here. So anyhow, we're going to get started on fences as soon as it dries out. That's what the farm fence shirt's coming out. So guys, look for the new shirts. I'll be wearing them as soon as they come out. We'll show them to you. They're pretty cool. Stoney Ridge Speed Shop and Stoney Ridge Farm Fencing. So it's going to be cool. Am I ever going to get, I don't know what that is, a turkey. It must be a turkey. How'd the land clearing contractor finally go? I'm getting grease all over my pants. So the guy didn't come back. So he came out Sunday. We walked the farm. We hopped in the gator. We drove around. I showed him the issues that I had, and I fully expected him to be back sometime that week and spend the 2 hours that it would take him to dress up the little spots that he did. We had 5 days with no rain. By Saturday evening, that was before the snow, by Saturday evening, he hadn't showed up. I mailed him his check, and I expect that will be the last time that I have him over here. I can't have a guy putting pipes in the creek with trees in the middle of the roadway. I can't. I have to be able to trust the contractor that I hire to clear land. I can't just let him go and do what he wants. Whenever I turn my back, if I'm not on top of him all the time, whenever I turn my back, he won't call me and ask me. He won't communicate with me. Whenever I turn my back, I just get a mess. So I'll come back home to a mess. I go to the grocery store and come back and be like, what did you do? Why are you over here clearing a spot that's 1/4 of an acre around a tree? It's just going to be a mowing hazard on an embankment like this. It's just so much. So many red flags, and I really want to give the guy a chance. Ty Bear says, hey man, I'm a new subscriber. Welcome, brother. Welcome to the channel. How's the healthy eating going? So the 12 days of Fatmas. Totally forgot. Man, there's so much going on. Christmas time. I got Mrs. Stoney Ridge. You guys want to see what I got Mrs. Stoney Ridge? I dropped the Sawhaul. I can't show you. She might see the video. So, the diet. So the 12 days of Fatmas. My Christmas diet. This is day 7? 8? Day 8. Day 8. I am from 272 pounds down to 264 pounds. Ern Harvick, woo, $20 super chat. So I've lost a little bit of weight. I'm not going to meet my goal. My goal was 255 by family Christmas time. So by Christmas Eve, 255. I'd have to lose 9 more pounds. This is day 8. 4 more days. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to happen. But I feel better. I have more energy. Today I dug a big ditch. So I feel better. I have more energy, and I sleep better, which is something that I didn't really think would happen. I sleep better. Putting 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar in my water in the morning. 1 cup of water in the morning, 1 cup of water in the evening. It curbs my appetite. I have not... it's not really an exact science. I just am trying to stay under 30 carbs. Somebody just asked if I can make a blueprint of my chicken coop so that they could build it. Brother, I don't know how to make a blueprint of a chicken coop. I couldn't make a blueprint of a piece of pipe. So maybe I need to learn how to do that. Make some plans. Plans for next year. We're going to have a New Year's talk before New Year's. What's going to go on for 2019 here on the channel. We're going to be building fences. We're going to have a whole lot of stuff we'll talk about. I'm in the middle of trying to write a couple ebooks. A couple ebooks for new people that are just getting chickens. For new people that are learning how to build a chicken coop. For new people who are buying land. I'm trying to write some ebooks to give people a sense of direction, which way to go when they're trying to do this. Gloria, Merry Christmas. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. Now, again, the winner is Bobby Young. Bobby Young, you are the winner. I'm going to go find your comment, and I'm going to comment back to you. So, Bobby Young, shoot me an email. Go to StoneyRidgeFarmer.com. Click Contact Me. Boom. You'll get an email. Let me know that you're Bobby. Bobby, I'll tell you what. Writing a goat book. Who's writing a goat book? Somebody just said there. Michael Naylor. No, not you. Wholesome Roots is writing a goat book. Writing a book is a mind-blowing task of just how to get started. How do you get started writing a book? I know a lot of people that have written books, and they're smart. They're good people. They're nice people, but that's the four times that this thing is shut down on me. I just can't move my feet, evidently. My feet are seem to be the thing. So anyway, writing a book is a daunting task, and all I'm trying to do is write those little thin ebooks, something like that, something that you could check out on Kindle or whatever, an instructional book on like how to build your own chicken feeders, or how to build your own chicken house, or how to raise pigs, or how to slaughter pigs, or whatever. Robert Davis, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Guys, so thank you all so much for these super chats. Super chats are a tip. That's just a way that you can give a YouTuber a tip. If you watch any of those gamer guys, people pay them to do stuff like, hey, here's 20 bucks if you shoot that guy on the hill with your video game. Well, I don't do all that stuff. Somebody said something about the crappy 351M. Are you going to dump that crappy 351M? I'd love to build another big block. We build a lot of hot rods, race cars, and rat rods. Says Shaw's Prospecting and Pay Dirt Reviews. Dude, the $100 truck is going to stay just like... God, another super chat. James Butler, thanks, man. Guys, I'm going to have to get off. The phone just keeps shutting down. I'm getting bad signal, so thank you all. So, we'll sing the outro song. Yeah, I forgot about this guy. What is the outro song? I don't even know my own song. Well, come on down to Stoney Ridge, bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living the life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. Woo! Merry Christmas, guys. Have a happy New Year. We'll see you before then, I'm sure. I'll keep you posted on next Wednesday, whether we go live or not. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Woo! If you're still here, go on Facebook right now and follow us on Facebook. It's good stuff. See ya.